Second. You want to get on a game face? All right.
All right, so tell me when. I love those.
All right, no, I'm ready to go. What do you got?
So these are my mystical, invisible.
Let me zoom in on those because that's hot.
They're pretty high quality.
Yeah.
Corn bloodletters.
All right.
This is my Zinch demon who looks like a Nurgle. These are my two casters.
One kind of a caster, one a flamer.
Yep. These are my flamers, Beast and Nurgle, and my 20-man Plague Bearer squad with a hero.
How do we ever let you get away with this stuff?
Because it's awesome.
All right. And on my side over here, I'm not walking across the table, I have the Vargoth. I have 10 Crypt Ghouls with a leader in there, or a vampire. Crypt Ghouls. I said it right. I have a Corpse Cart. I have 15 Skeletons. 19 Graveguard with a Vampire Lord in there. 15 Skeletons. Another Corpse Cart. Both Corpse Carts have Necromancers on them. And then I have a Black Coach, which is really just awesome looking. And I'm just so happy I can zoom in on this stuff. And yeah. And there is the whole table the way that it looks before turn 1. Alright, at the end of my turn, I just moved forward. I tried to cast some magic and none of it went off. The Black Coach has went 6 inches of my Vampire Lord and stole 2 dice out of 4. And that's about it. I raised 3 skeletons in that unit right there. And I tried to raise a lot of ghouls, but I didn't raise a single one of them. So my magic phase kind of went bust. But I did, because I absorbed 2 power dice, the Black Coach got more powerful, so now I got Scything Wheels, and I have Hatred for the first round of combat. And that was my turn. Clinton, you're up.
Yay!
Okay, so what did you do at the bottom of turn 1?
Alright, all my bloodletters moved up. All my Plague Bearers and Beasts moved up. Casters moved up, casted spells. I killed like 2 or 3 guys with just spells. And then my Flamers killed about 600 Graveguard.
Yeah, you killed 2 Graveguard with spells, I think it was. Yeah, another 6, which was by shooting from the Flamers there. It's not a bad round. So was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Alright, cool. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, you're gonna actually put a model there?
Yeah.
Okay, that was my turn 2. So top of turn 2 is now over. And what did I do? I managed to bring some ghouls back. I have 2 ghouls there. And I think that was about it, didn't I?
You brought back 2 ghouls.
Oh, I forgot 2 spells. I'll do that here in a second. But that's not a big deal. I'll forget them. Forget it. Because it's way past.
Everyone else's 3s.
I'll explain in a second.
For it or what?
No, it was the always strike first on here,
Yeah.
on those 2 things, and you can't, there's absolutely no way in hell we can go back and redo those. That would be way too inconvenient. So anyway, that was about it. I didn't raise any Graveguard. I spent, 6 dice trying to raise Graveguard? No, 8, because it was 4 for my Vampire Lord, 2 for Winds of Magic, and 2 for my Necromancers, all trying to raise Graveguard. I didn't raise a single Graveguard. In close combat, I wiped that entire unit of Bloodletters, save 1, and so that's always good. Probably get countercharged here, and that was my turn. You get to do your fancy speaking.
Hi. So, first thing, I charged this guy in the flank. He doesn't have a flank. I did a wound to him. He did 2 wounds to me.
Right.
Hang on, man. I'll get back. Take a picture of me.
But you're so handsome. Look at that.
Alright, over here, I did a few wounds to the ghouls. They did a few wounds to me. I wound up losing by 1.
Hell yeah, you did.
I did a lot of shooting and magic into the skeletons unit.
Yeah, you did.
2 of them left.
See that die right there? Looks like that magical 2 die. Yeah.
Charged in here. I did a few wounds. I think I wound up losing by 1 there too. Yeah.
Did you?
By 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Because of your rank and stuff. Over here, I charged here. I did 2 wounds. He did a wound, and I won a lot by combat res.
Yeah, you won by 4 and then 1 less because of my battle standard bearer. So I took 3 casualties there just from combat res.
And I don't know how anything was going to happen here. Just kind of wondering.
What for what?
What was going to happen here?
Oh, well, yeah, gee, I wonder. It's not going to change much, but there's the table. This is going to be top. That was bottom of turn 2, right?
Yep.
All right. That was my turn, right? So that was top of turn 3. Let's just start over here at the Vargoth, who's still lucky to be alive. Will not last the rest of this turn. What the hell happened over here? There's only, how many bloodletters? There's 6 bloodletters left.
7.
Oh, on that side. Well, yeah, and then the one in front. And after the close combat and everything on my turn, he's got 1 wound left, Vorgoth does. And let's see, over here, I really tore up those bloodletters, lost combat by 3, so it took 3 more wounds, the ghouls. I did manage to raise like a ton of more ghouls if you see those, so that's always cool. Everything got to always strike first with the corpse cards. Yeah, let's keep that in mind. So the ghouls, the skeletons, everybody got to go first except for Vargoth, and yeah. So let's see. And then over here, I managed to raise a lot of Graveguard. I did a lot of wounds. I did about 2 wounds, I think, didn't I? Yeah, 2 wounds in close combat. And then he took another wound due to combat resolution, so there's a lot of Graveguard back. Over here, I'm suffering a lot of casualties. The Black Coach actually managed to do a wound. I think, yeah, for the first time ever.
Yeah.
But, and I think I actually did a wound with skeletons. Did I do a wound with skeletons?
Yeah.
Yay, but unfortunately I think I took 3 wounds and I lost to the outnumbering and all that stuff. So, not too good there. Over here, I did charge the those guys. I used Advance or Dance Macabre so he wouldn't get a chance to stand and shoot. It worked, and he botched a lot of his close combat rolls. So I only took 2 casualties due to my banner and my outnumbering by 1. We tied that combat, so that's always good. And that's going to be it for this turn. This is going to be now bottom of turn 3. Alright, the field of battle has most certainly gotten smaller. That was the end of turn 3, right?
Yep.
Alright, and that was your bottom of your turn. What all did you do here?
Somehow the Vargoth is still alive.
Still alive, and is he killing bloodletters? He is. There's 4 bloodletters left total.
These guys, since they had always strike first, killed my bloodletters there.
Right.
They just butchered one of them, but I can trade out now, so I'm not too bad about that.
Yeah.
Over here, my Lord charged his Black Coach, killed it.
But no, he only did like 1 wound, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he only did a wound.
It was combat res. It was like not losing by 9 combat res.
I did 5 wounds to his unit.
Right.
And then there was like 9 or 10 combat res, and he couldn't make them all.
Yeah, it was pretty damn horrible. So the Black Coach and that unit of Skellies went bye-bye.
That's about all.
I had always strike first with almost everything on table still because it carried over from the corpse carts. You finished off the skeletons up there in that close combat with your flamers.
Yep.
So there's that. Alright, this is bottom of turn 4. It was my turn. The Vorgoth, nothing hit him. Well, something hit him, but nothing wounded him. And I did no wounds in return, so we tied combat, so everybody's still stuck in there. So 1 wound on the Vorgoth now, and 4 bloodletters left still. Over here, I charged that long wizard guy that's still on the table for some reason. I should kill you, Clint. And I killed him due to combat res mostly, and then overran into the shooting unit. So first, one of the only times you'll ever see somebody overrun a demon. Let's see, my 2 corpse card turned to face that guy. They did their always strike first thing, but he dispelled it because he was kind of afraid of it. And yeah, and what I did over here was the same thing I did with those skeletons earlier over here. The same thing I did with the skeletons is I moved them up within 4 inches, and then I used Van Hale's Dance Macabre, and that's how I was able to charge because I was outside of 8 inches at the beginning of the turn. My Graveguard got raised up and flank charged over here. Who could have seen that coming? But wow. Anyway, I'm paying attention to Craig over there now. Anyway, we didn't do hardly anything. I think we did, what, 1 wound over here? Did we tie combat, or how was that done? I think
You won by like 3, but I had stubborn. So.
Oh, yeah, and you passed your leadership test. All right, so the turns are getting smaller and smaller. All right, so that was bottom of turn 4, right? All right, Vorgoth is still alive. He's killed some more bloodletters. He's taken a wound. And but still hanging in there. I lost a lot of ghouls because apparently these guys have flaming attacks in close combat. I've forgotten about that. I did 1 wound. 1 wound to a guy. I did a wound. We tied in close combat, or combat res anyway. He did a spell that hit everything to 12 inches, so I took 1 wound on my corpse cart, 2 wounds on that other corpse cart. That guy's going to get flank charged next turn, that unit there.